Okay, so for now, I was able to get a decent audio figured out. So what I'm going to do is open up a game and see how that turns out with the audio on it. So right now, I just got to figure out what game to play, but I'm not really going to play it. It's just to open it and get a feel for the volume. So I'm going to go ahead and just say open Fortnite for now. So it's going to go ahead and load up. Shouldn't take too long. And then once it's done, I will get a feel for the audio on the desktop audio. So yeah, once I'm done with that, ideally it should be a good mix between the two. I'm gonna have to try and figure out, I'm probably gonna have to talk while the game's running to get a good feel of the in-between, like a balance, I guess, between the game and myself, because I don't want one to overlap the other too much, because obviously that would suck. So ultimately, I gotta find a balance there. So we'll try and get that figured out right now. But in the meantime, we just gotta wait for the game to load, and we'll see. My computer has been handling things very well. It's brand new. Got it set up the other day. So we got that going. It's really exciting. I've been playing games. What I've been playing a lot of recently is mainly like Supermarket Simulator. I got really into. I've been a little obsessed. Oh, and then the Oblivion remake came out right before I got my PC set up, and I'm like, that's a perfect way to start it off, because obviously, like, it's gonna be a thing of something that I'm really excited to play. I also need to figure out this audio in game, because first of all, music's too loud. Let's just fix that up. It's still a little too loud. Figure it out. Sound effects will lower, because I don't want everything too loud. Dialogue, nobody cares. Well, I honestly don't go into Fortnite for the lore. Who does? At least I don't know. Maybe I'm the crazy one. Who knows? I'm sure there are people who get into it, but I don't think Fortnite lore is that interesting anymore. It wasn't really in the first place, but regardless. So we're going to go ahead and play a game, just see how it goes with audio and beyond. So check the shop. Nothing too interesting, except this came back after forever, but, you know, I lost my old Fortnite account, so beyond that, nothing too crazy. Like, don't get me wrong, like, what I have is cool. I got the Mortal Kombat stuff when that stuff came out. I got the Isaac Clarke, whatever Strange Treasures mission set. It came out. My girlfriend bought me Invincible because she has Adam Eve. Is that her name? I don't remember. But Season 8 Battle Pass, just some old stuff, new stuff, you know, a bit of both. But, you know, I've been making do with this old, because this is technically my old account. This is when I back played in like Season 2. I have the Wave emo, got the Snowflake Glider and all that, but, you know, it's an old account, but at the same time it's a little bit of a newer account because I haven't played in forever. So I restarted back in, when was it? It was recent. It was like yeah, because it was at the end of Season 2, or Season 1, of Chapter 6. Really recent. Because my other account just completely vanished off the face of the earth. And every time I've tried to put in a request to Fortnite to get it back, I haven't been able to. And I've been on that account since OG Season 4. I didn't have the Battle Pass that season, but I did play that season at the very end. So, unfortunately, I lost all of that in between from Season 5 up until a lot of Chapter 2. Chapter 3, I don't think as much. Chapter 4, I'm not sure. But Chapter 5, I had a comeback in a way, because I did lose interest in Fortnite for a while, because I got really into Dead by Daylight. And then recently I lost interest in that. Like, not too recently, it's been a little bit now. But I lost interest in Dead by Daylight as much. So I've gotten back into Fortnite, especially since recently, well, somewhat recently, I got my girlfriend an Xbox. And we've been able to play Fortnite together, and we've been doing that for a while now. And now, ever since I got, like, my job working where I do, I was able to get a PlayStation 5, and then I had that set up, and then I was playing Fortnite on that with my old account. It's weird saying old and new, because it's kind of in between. But with my old account, I would play PlayStation Fortnite. I did get the PlayStation bundle too for Fortnite, and it's like a $300 skin at that point, and I lost it because Epic refuses to give me a little bit of sympathy, but you know, what can I do? So, I do have a PlayStation though. My girlfriend, like 2 years back, got me an Xbox 360, so that's cool. My sister got me a Wii for a couple Christmases ago, and beyond that, I have a good setup of things. And then I eventually just kind of got to the point where I really want a PC, and I'm like, I was talking to my brother because my brother has his own. He built it himself, and I'm like, I was talking to him about it just kind of casually, he kind of got me into the idea of building a PC for myself. And then I was just kind of like, you know what? I have a job. I got the money to do it. Maybe I will. So then I went and looked, browsed on. I got his input on a lot of the parts because I don't know anything about computers. So I got his input on parts, and then he basically helped me. We basically I got all the parts. It took a while. A lot of expensive things, especially this graphics card was not cheap, and eventually I got everything in. Everything came in, and then we set up a day, and then that day obviously was recently, and we went ahead and just spent that day putting the whole thing together. So ultimately I was able to get my PC set up, which is fantastic. I love it. It's great. It's more than I could have asked for. And since I have my PC where I do, it's set up right next to my station where my PlayStation is and my Xbox. So it's cool when my girlfriend comes over, she can go ahead and play Fortnite on the PlayStation, and I can play on here, and we're right next to each other, and it's real fun. And we do have a good time doing so. I feel, at least I do have a good time. It's real fun playing with her. I really enjoy it. And ultimately, the PlayStation does have better graphics than the Xbox, let me just say, as a person who has both. I don't know, maybe the Xbox Series X would make a difference. I have an S. Maybe the S would make a big difference, but I honestly don't know, because that's not what I have. I will say though, comparing an Xbox Series S to a PlayStation 5, the S does not compare. Let's just say graphics-wise. And then, yeah, so a lot of good things going on right now. You're just kind of chilling for the most part. It's kind of late in the day right now. Just having fun, just trying to set this stuff up. Me and my girlfriend were just on the phone, setting a couple things up for, just some plans we have. It's fun stuff, but we're gonna get that stuff done, and I figured I'd get this stuff figured out, because I do want to get into content creating, and this, I feel like I gotta get some stuff set up if I really want to. But in the meantime, working and everything, it's a constant. It sucks. I don't like doing it, but who does really? Especially since my job has been getting more and more frustrating the longer I've had it, it feels like. But eventually I will be able to either move jobs eventually, ideally, because I don't want to work here forever. But until then, I am going to try this just because content creating sounds fun. It's something that I do want to try. It's something that I honestly would love if paid off. I mean, if it doesn't, not everybody's lucky, because it is a thing of luck half the time. Because obviously there are people with personality, and there are people with great personalities who don't even get famous. I'm not even saying that I have a great personality. It's just there are a lot of people who do, and they don't make it. And that's fine. I'm not saying that I expect to become famous because I have a personality or something. But I'm just saying that it would be nice, because obviously there are perks of having that, getting to do things that you want more often. It would be nice if I didn't have to go and work at my job every day. But what can I say? The job I have now got me the money to be able to do all this stuff. So there's that. I feel like ever since I was a kid, I did have the dream of being a YouTuber. I remember on a car drive with my mom, I was telling her about how there's these YouTubers who make all sorts of money and they don't have to really do anything. She's like, you gotta get a real job. And I'm like, buzzkill. It did kind of mess with me for a while. It made me turned off to it made me I guess turn away from the idea of it, because I'm you know, if you're gonna make it out to be like this whole villainous thing, then like why even bother? I'm just like kind of, you know, over it, I guess, to some extent. But you know, I guess it's just how things go sometimes. You know, not everybody's gonna like be super supportive. I mean, obviously, like I was a kid, and she doesn't want me like dreaming, I guess, in a way, for this thing that's unrealistic, because it is unrealistic, and I get that part. But at the same time, I guess there's that part of me that's just like, she didn't have to be so rude about it, you know? But I don't know, maybe that's just the sensitive part of me. Who knows? But I don't know. I feel like I hope that how much I'm talking doesn't come across too much. And I do hope that this audio mixes well, because honestly, at this point, I might want to upload this as a video, just as like a starting video, just to get like a good feel. And obviously, this might get like deleted later or something if I do end up getting like a somewhat following. But in the meantime, like I might just have it on, just for like the sake of, you know, having something on the channel, like a good idea of like what might happen, you know. If anything, the only reason I wouldn't is, I guess, if the audio doesn't mix right. But if it doesn't mix right, what can you do? So, that's just all I can really hope for. Maybe the desktop audio is too loud. I hope not, but for the most part, it should be okay. I'm getting shot at. I didn't expect to kill somebody with 2 medallions. I wasn't really paying attention. I've just been kind of, I guess, yapping a little too much. I hope it's not too much. I hope it's not irritating. Because I do understand that, like, sometimes people come for, like, the gameplay or something, maybe. Like, maybe somebody sees this and like, oh, it's a Fortnite video from a small YouTuber or something. Maybe, like, it'll, like, I don't know, maybe they'll think it's, like, an up-and-coming Fortnite star or something. I don't know. It's not even something that I want to do. Like, I don't think I'm going to continuously be a Fortnite YouTuber. I feel like the majority of my Fortnite content will be probably just chill yap sessions, or if anything, it might just be with my girlfriend if she ever wants to do these kind of things with me. And we'll yap together, and we'll play, and then there'll be the Fortnite commentary as well as that. But, you know, for the most part, it is probably just going to be like this. Maybe the channel even will just be yapping. I mean, because, like, especially since for the most part, it's hard to know what really to talk about when I'm, you know, playing games. Because it's hard to put it's hard to have an idea of, like, what I want to, what's it called? I guess, talk about in videos, because I don't really have guidance of what I want to talk about. So there's that, but, you know, I guess I will get it figured out eventually, like my, I guess, style of what I want to do. Oof, I did not expect to kill her there, I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought I was gonna die. Oh, I might die. Okay, we're good. Okay, yeah, but for the most part, I'm not really expecting a lot of this to go well, like, because obviously this is first video kind of stuff. Like, this is brand new. I'm not good at this. I just downloaded OBS and just got it set up. Like, as you saw in the beginning, I was literally just getting into this game to test, and I don't even think I'm really gonna edit this down. Honestly, because I don't really know how to edit. I don't know what I'm gonna use, so I might just have to figure that out soon. But right now, I might just take this whole thing and then just upload it as is, if I do. Ooh, big shut up. I don't think he knows I'm here, so I think I'm gonna be chilling here for a second. Oh, I see. Got him. I'm actually doing really well this game. I did notice that ever since I got this PC set up, I have, as you know, been playing on mouse and keyboard, and I do feel like I've been doing better. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it really. It's just like I feel like I've been performing better. My shots have been hitting more. I feel like ever since, maybe it's the frame rate, maybe it's something similar, but for the most part, I feel doing better in games. So I do have that going for me. For the most part, it's not something I really care too much about. Like, yeah, obviously, like, it's nice to win games, but it's not something I'm like, it's not my priority, it's not my focus. I don't really care if I win half the time. I mean, yeah, there are those games that make you a little mad. It's like, oh, I should have won that, or whatever it may be. Because I have those games. I get irritated. I'll crash out a little bit with my girlfriend. Because, like, I don't know, I'll get killed by, like, a bat or something. recently me and her were playing a game and we crashed out mutually over this team of Sabrina Carpenters that were what's it called? They would jump in, throw a turret, and then they would just run away with a drill. And it was really irritating. But because they would jump in and then they would throw a turret down because the turrets are new. But they would throw a turret down and then they would just like run away with the rocket drill, and it was just really irritating. And then we ended up killing them, and then we ended up winning that game, which is great. But we were even after winning, we were mutually crashing out over it because it was just irritating. But there are going to be those times. And one thing I also didn't even really think about right now, because I'm just kind of like relaxing right now, is that I do have to pay attention to like my distance from my microphone, like physical distance, because I haven't really been thinking about it. Like if I'm too far, will you guys be able to hear me? Will it pick up well? I'm not sure. So there is that. I do have to be careful of that. That's also going to be something that I'm going to have to figure out with gain. Also, this desk that I have right now, I do have drawers in it. And I don't know if the drawers are going to be something that I'm going to remove like off of it, because with the chair I have now, the desk isn't tall enough to be pushed in fully. Like I can't push my chair in the whole way. So I'm like at a distance a little bit from my desk, like my body is. And I don't know if that's something that I'm going to want to change. If anything, if I do want to change that, I am going to have to go through my desk, which sucks because there's a lot of junk in here. Because there's stuff from high school in here. And like obviously that hasn't been that long. I mean, I don't mean obviously, because I don't even know. But it hasn't been that long because I'm only 20 now, and high school hasn't been that long, but it is messy. So I will say that. There's stuff from high school, there's stuff from work, my old job, my new job, and there's just a bunch of junk that I need to really go through, sort through. Especially if I want to take the drawers out, because I do need to toss a lot of stuff. I'm gonna have to put stuff away, make room for myself, because then I can. Because I was looking, and if I do get rid of these drawers, I will have the room for to be able to push in my chair more, so I would be closer, make it like better for the microphone and stuff too. But in the meantime, I'm just kind of getting a feel for everything, because I did put the desk in here like the other day, and I got everything set up like the other day. So it is a time just to get a feel for everything. But in the meantime, I guess I'm just trying to figure everything out. I do hope the audio turns out good on this though, because it would suck if I yap this much and I don't actually end up like uploading it or something. Because like even if I upload it and then I delete it later on in my like career, quote unquote, if I do end up having one. But even if I don't have a career, it's fine. Like I don't mind. Obviously, it would be great. It would be fantastic if I could just, I don't know, have that be my way of like having income. Because getting to that point to have income in this would be phenomenal. That'd be fantastic. I would love that. But obviously, that's not always going to happen, and that's fine. It's not something I can control, and I'm okay with that. Like, it's not like, yeah, obviously I can do what I can to like get myself as far as I can, but ultimately a lot of it's just going to come down to luck, and it sucks. But at the same time, like, what can you do, really? All I can really do is just offer what I can, like my personality and whatever I can in that way. And if people don't like it, people aren't going to like it. Like, I'm not going to, I guess, change myself to make people happy or make people like me. Because I don't think I'm like a terrible guy. I don't think. Who really thinks that they're a terrible guy? Like, nobody wants to think that. But ultimately, like, and especially since this isn't what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be a Fortnite YouTuber. Like, this is just one of the games I'm playing, as I mentioned earlier. And I'll probably play more. And ultimately, if Fortnite becomes like a popular game on my channel, then if people want to watch it for that, people are going to do that. I can't control that. That's fine. Like, honestly, it's just, I want to be able to have variety on my channel, and I want people to be able to come to the channel and not just for my Fortnite or something. Like, honestly, it would be fantastic if I could just have variety and people would watch whatever I post. Because that's the dream. But, I guess we'll just have to find out, really, how it turns out. So far, I feel like this video is going to be a little bit longer if it does go up, because obviously this game is lasting however long it is, and I don't think I'm going to cut out any of this because I don't really know how to edit yet. I don't really even know what I'm going to use to edit because I haven't even really researched anything into that. So I will probably just upload this like raw footage basically. And if people are bored for certain parts of it, like this part's kind of boring, there's no action, that's fine, I get it. And don't get me wrong, like, yeah, it sucks that this is boring, but in the future, think about it, this will be edited out. Like, this kind of, like, this moment right here, like, when I'm just kind of sitting around doing nothing, it will get edited out, and you guys will see when I either get the next kill or get into action again or die. Like, I'm not going to keep that. I'm not going to just let it just be boring the whole time. Like, I did hear footsteps right now, but I don't see them. I don't know if maybe I'm going crazy or what, but I did see footsteps just now. Like, especially, like, I don't know, maybe I want to do some, like, Oblivion videos. Like, I don't know how I would, because I've already gone into the game. I don't know what I would do in regards to that, if I would, like, kind of start over, or maybe I just pick up where I am, because I'm not super far in or anything. I've only explored a couple of areas around Imperial City, and I think it would be okay if I don't know if maybe people would mind. Maybe I should restart if I do choose to do that. And, you know, at this point, I'm just kind of chilling with doing what I am. Because it's, honestly, at this point, like, right now, it's for fun. Like, I just hope that in the future, if I do kind of make this more of a serious thing, that I don't get, like, that creator's block that I feel like a lot of people do. Because I do know there are YouTubers that I have watched that get, like, that kind of block, especially if they're limited to one game. Like, if they play, like, one game and they're known for that one game, like, they will get tired of it, and that's fine. Like, I get that. I just don't want to have that happen to me. Like, if it does, what can I do about it? Again, like, there's not a lot of things I can fully control, and I can't make it be something that I can control, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it very well, but yeah, so ultimately, I'm just going to try and do what I can, because, you know, at this point, right now, this is just for fun. This is just something I want to do, and if I can make it a thing that I can do and get paid for it, that's fantastic. That'd be amazing. Like, that's more than fantastic. That's phenomenal. Like, that is the dream. Be able to do something that is so fun to you, like getting paid to play video games, and then not even just that. Like, in the future, like, like, the variety I'm talking about, it might not even just be like, what's the word? It might not even just be gaming. Like, I might actually, like, incorporate, like, actual, like, I don't know, maybe, like, commentary content. Like, maybe I want to talk about something, and, like, I just want to yap. Like, I might have, like, maybe background gameplay or something, I don't know. So I guess it would be technically gameplay in that situation, but I don't know right now. I'm getting close to the end of the game right now. 2 people left. I do think that last person I fought was a bot, but we'll talk about that later. But, it is stressful, because right now I have to pee really bad. It always hits me at endgames, I swear, but I have to pee really bad, so this sucks right now, because it's just me and this one person left. So there's that, but, you know, ultimately, what can you do about it? Nothing. Like, I have to pee really bad, and if it makes me throw the game, then it's going to make me throw the game. Like, let's be real. I don't mind. I'm not, like, super into the game for, like, the win. If I win, fantastic. If I don't, that's cool. I get it. Like, I might just get sniped in the head and die. I don't know. Like, I cannot focus. I have to pee so bad. I'm going in. Oh, I'm stuck. That's okay. You know, I got a good hit on him, but ultimately, not much I can do when I'm tweaking out on the need to pee. But, you know, it was a good game. It was a good game. I got a decent amount of kills, got some medallions, you know, had a good time. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and cancel the recording. And if this does end up going up and you enjoyed it, go ahead and, you know, do what you will. But in the meantime, I'll see you guys next time if this does go up. If not, you guys won't even know.